Hello, you guys, and welcome to Tube Talk with D. And thank you guys for joining. All of you new viewers, please mash the subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. It's very important to me. So I would appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and the like button and tune in to every time that I go live. Now I want to make one thing clear. A lot of people ask me, especially, just random people sometimes, what is your channel about? What are you talking about? Well, I talk about a lot of different things. And first of all, let's be clear. I am not new to this saga, okay? I am not new to this story that I am currently covering right now. I'm not new to this 3-year-old saga. All right. You can go down my page. You can fact check. You can history check me. If you know how to do that, that's fine. I'm not going to walk you through it. I'm not going to prove anything. But I have been a part of this saga for the last 3.5, going on 4 years now. Yes, I have. So I very well know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to lead anybody on to make them think that I'm going to deliver information or updates, and I don't. I never claim to have receipts and don't. Okay? So to the person who left that comment, you don't know what you're talking about, and apparently you're new to the saga. But I want to get straight into my story nonetheless. Make sure you hit the like button. And I thank all of my supporters. You guys, hey, a lot of you guys who I see in the comments who are welcoming me back. The love is real. It feels good to be back. I've come back. I want to talk. And the fact that I have been silent and I have been MIA for a little while and I'm just now jumping back into it, it doesn't mean a thing except that things have gotten, as far as I'm concerned on my end, better for me. And sometimes it gets the opposite for other people. And that is what I am doing right now. So I want to talk a little bit about Miss B. Let's talk a little bit about her and the things that's going on with Miss B, honey. Let's talk about the Briana for a second. Tag. So it looks like to me, before I even go back some years, and I just kind of want to, I kind of want to say this. To me, I feel like she went back home so that she could have what she is calling support. I feel like she went back home to have babysitters, a babysitting circle, so that she can go out, run the streets, do what she does. And I want you guys to pay close attention. This is and it's becoming routine. If we snag another victim, it's becoming routine. She gets a wild hair up her butt. She goes out. Somebody watches the kids, or the kids watch the kids. And because she's been scrutinized so much for that, she said, hey, I'm going to move back home. And therefore, nobody can say, especially, Jonelle's family can say, oh, she's got those kids watching the kids. Because it's been said before. But I'm just letting you know, she's now got Sleepy, her first baby daddy. And she has her own father, her support system, her best friend, her family, her sisters, her cousins, and everybody can watch the kids while she now runs the street and finds her another Sleepy. They can all watch the kids so she can find her another Robert. They can all watch the kids while she finds her another Jonelle. Because I would like to hear the narrative now. Oh, I got an NFL player. I have this, I have that, I have a lawyer, I have a doctor, I have a millionaire. He sent me a Bentley, he sent me this, he sends me that. And here's where I'm y'all just heard me get stuck a little bit. But here's where I'm stuck. You said you were coming out with a movie. We never saw it. And then you were it was a cameo of you doing some type of cell phone scene on a FaceTime call. But now it's like, you're hating on your third baby daddy because he really is making moves. And I gotta watch End Zone, y'all. How many of y'all have seen End Zone? Y'all let me know in the comments. How many of y'all have really went and watched End Zone? Because I really feel like that is really his life. Like right now, Jonell actually projected his real life. Well, he didn't, but it turned out that the movie is actually projected in a real life form of his, what's happening right now. But nonetheless, I've been in this saga since day one. You can scroll down my videos. I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie about anything. Because if I didn't, what happened to just being Briana? What happened to that reality show? What happened to that? What happened to the skincare line? What happened to the lingerie line? What happened to the makeup line, the lip gloss line? What happened to all that? Mother's Day, giveaways that you say you pay rent, Thanksgiving. Where are these winners? After these winners are chosen from all of these contests, we never see them really supporting you. I would feel like if I'm going to do a giveaway or a raffle or anything, it wouldn't even really be necessary because I'm going to support my supporters who support me. And a lot of y'all are doing that. This time last year, or not last year, I'm sorry, because I've been MIA for, a little while now. But I have great supporters. I do. And she has 3 million supporters. Yet when you do these raffles and these tickets and these giveaways and you're paying rent, yet you're asking for child support from at least one baby daddy that we know. But my question is, why ain't Sleepy on child support? Sleepy ain't on child support. Why Sleepy is not on child support behooves me. And I know it's a little bit deeper than just why Sleepy ain't on child support. But let me tell you something. You put up this facade like you're living your best life because you moved back home to Charlotte, North Carolina. You finally made it to get a hairdo and your nails done. And someone is lifting the weight off of you. Don't get me wrong. All mothers need a break. But end of the day, you moved all the way back. All the way back. And so now it seems like you're going to have a forever break. You're having a break with your family when you should be having a break with the kid's father. Jonell wants to see his kids. He want to see them babies. He want to be a part of those babies' lives. Yet you're going to court asking and fighting. You're still fighting with Robert, your second baby daddy, your ex-husband, over attorney fees. $9,000 worth of attorney fees. Why would you think you're entitled to attorney fees? It's not Robert's fault that you're in court. It's not Robert's fault or RH's fault that you've been held in contempt. And no, I didn't lead anybody to think that I was going to talk about court on my last video. I never said I have receipts of what happened in court. So get your facts straight. And I'm going to leave that alone to the last commenter. And we're not going to all go back and forth in the comments because that's not what my content is about. That's not what it's about. I talk about what I want to on my channel. I run my channel. And now that I'm coming back, I'm going to come back hard. I'm going to really come back hard. And yes, I'm going to cover the story. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about as I have receipts. As I can prove anything that I say and stand on. Just like she get on this internet and she drops subliminals and she's saying this and saying that and wants to lead you to this and that. I'm going to be quiet, but I'm going to say this. You're not being quiet. Okay? Okay, hunty? You're not being quiet. We know that you are in court begging for attorney fees because you literally lost the litigation against what you and Robert had going on. That's why You begging for that 9Gs back because you lost. At least you want something to be repaid back because you didn't get what you thought you was going to get in court. Okay? Because if that was the case and Robert really was behind in child support, that would have been said. But okay, that's not how that's going. Robert is not 20-something thousand dollars behind in child support. You know, he's just not. I don't know what's going on with all of this, you know, talking. And it's public record. Go pay your fee, go pull the court records, and you'll see. You'll see. But she's asking for over $9,000 in attorney and court fees. Why do you think that you're entitled to that? Why? You know why? Because you're losing. You're losing. You move back home. You put up, and I want you guys to really understand. She moved back home. She had she's in this big, nice home. That for now. For now. And we don't know behind closed doors, you know, in addition to the GoFundMe money. You know, she has her family. Of course, they're going to help her as long as they can. But people have bills, rent, mortgages, life going on for themselves. They're not going to be able to support you and 6 children, honey. Oh, Sleepy got the other part. Okay. Okay. So, what y'all doing? What y'all do? Because I really low-key feel like, you know, what you and Sleepy got going on behind the scenes, other than him being on payroll. So if you're going to team up with your first baby daddy, why wouldn't Robert and Jonelle try to figure out something? Because it sure is mighty funny the way that things are separated right now after 3 years. This is a funny turn to me. This is really a funny turn to me. Briana is out here claiming, putting on a facade in a show, perpetrating a fraud to be living her best life. And I'm not saying she ain't. If she living her best life, hey, do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Do your big one. Do your big one. But one thing I'm going to do and normalize is telling the truth. Reading the mail for what it says. If you know how to read the mail, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? So why would you go to court and ask for $9,000 if you didn't lose the case, you know, whatever y'all was going to court arguing about? And I'm not gonna put it out there since I don't have receipts. And when the person didn't say I didn't have receipts, because the receipts are out there. And if I need to show those, I'll show those. I'll take a whole time tomorrow and I will go live and show all of the receipts. I will go live tomorrow and show everything that you're negating about what she's doing. Because me personally, at the end of the day, as long as I've been following this saga, nobody's gonna knock me off my game this time. And I have a lot of people, you know, it's not about picking sides. It's not about picking sides at all. I'm not on nobody's side or team. I'm just saying I'm going to advocate for the right thing. I started off thinking this girl was really abusive, as we say on this side. I thought the girl was really abused, but she wasn't. She really wasn't. And then she almost got me again. Oh my goodness, you know, she's a single mom. And I really didn't understand. But once I started to understand, you do know that I did give Robert a public apology. For those of y'all who don't know, I have been in this thing a long time and ain't nobody gonna knock me off the wheel this time. Okay? Because I'm so disgusted as what's going on now. Because in all of this time, she's not gotten any better. We don't see any ads. We don't see her on the cover of any magazines. We don't see her elevating. We don't see her doing self-love, self-care, same hairstyle. Okay, so now you're a nomad now. You just Baby, let me tell you something. A hit dog will holler. And right now, that's what Briana is doing. She's hollering. Because that dog has been hit. And now that you down there, I would question a lot of things. A lot of things. And I really want to say something right now, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it for right now. I'm going to hold it because I don't want to speak too soon. I'm going to hold it. But I want you guys to make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button. And stay tuned in because your girl is back. Your girl is definitely back. And we're going to talk. And I want you guys to be there, chat with me, talk with me, and we're going to break this ish down. Do you hear me? And I'm ready for it. And I hope you guys are too. So you guys stay tuned to Tube Talk with D and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Same place, same time tomorrow. Not same time, but definitely same place. And we will be live. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in.